Sayings of the first Rebbe of Chabad. Originally, the letter katonti ended with the words restrained spirit. Afterwards, the Rebbe said, like water reflects the face, three times in Liazna, following the interpretation of Rashi and not the Targum. After that, he made an additional to the katonti, and I'll explain this. And maybe through all that, God will give it into the heart of their brothers. It's just like water reflects the face. With this, he put fine character traits in the Hasidim. Okay, let me explain this. Katonti means I am small. Yaakov, our father, said this after God saved him from the angel. Right? Katonti mikol chasadim. He felt he was very small. He fought an angel, and he was very small. And not only that, he had a huge family. His family, he came with nothing. God gave him all of these amazing blessings and amazing successes, and that made him small. That made him small. And the Rebbe was warning the Hasidim that the Hasidim had been pursued and had been hated by the opposing, they were called the Misnagdim, religious Jews that genuinely thought that the Hasidim were going to destroy the world, whatever it was, and they hated them. They put the first Rebbe of Chabad into prison, and they almost succeeded in in finishing off Chabad, but they didn't. In the end, there was a big miracle, and the Tsar realized that the Rebbe was a holy person, and he got out. Okay, now, so we won. We won. And those Jews that hated us, they really took, they used means that were really, cruel to the Hasidim. So now was our chance. We won, and it was our chance to say, we won, you guys. Who are you? And to repay them, just like they did to us. Let them feel it also, right? Says the Rebbe, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't even think about it. The success we just had should have an effect on us like it had on Yaakov, our father. It should make us small. We should be small and humble and grateful to God, and not think about other people. That's not our business is between us and God. We should feel humble and small, and not even 1 second feel that we're the victors and we're the winners and we're the leaders and we're the greatest and we're the one. Not katonti. It says the Rebbe, therefore, and you should love your fellow man and act kindly to them. And maybe like water reflecting water, their hatred will go away. And instead of us reflecting back to them the hatred they give us, as maybe, or like reflecting waters, that they will, maybe through God will put it into the heart of our brothers, and like water reflects the face. It says with this, he put good character traits in the Hasidim, that the Hasidim would never become haughty, they would never become egotistical. They would always think about how miraculous it is, how grateful I am to God for the great miracles that he's doing for me, that he gives me eyes and nose and mouth and etc., and never to hate anyone or to be, how do you say, vengeful or something to others. Okay. So this, by the way, this is written in a letter, it's a book of letters, it's Igros HaKodesh, that's written in the Tanya. That's like the fourth book of the Tanya. And this is the second letter. Okay. Had the Rebbe, this is an amazing thing. Had the Rebbe not inserted the three words Midat Emet LeYaakov in this Katonti, if he would not have included these three words, Emet LeYaakov, he would have had 50,000 more Hasidim. But the Rebbe wants truth. Now, this is very difficult to understand. Let's see how he explains it over here. No, he doesn't explain it. Okay. This to me is a very, very astounding statement. This is an astounding statement. This to me is the most shocking and astounding statement in all of these letters that these notes that the Rebbe, sayings of the previous Rebbe. But just think about this. What is he saying? in the end of the second letter of the Tanya made a big like earthquake, spiritual earthquake in Judaism, because it came to really redefine Judaism with the spirit of Abraham, love, self-sacrifice, etc. But here, this is an amazing thing. The Rebbe said, we have to hold on to the attribute of the truth, giving truth to Jacob, truth of Yaakov. Says the Rebbe, if the Rebbe would not have put in these three words, that the Hasidim have to live according to the truth of Jacob, namely this humility, really, if he wouldn't have put these three words in that, he would have had 50,000 more Hasidim. Huh? Now, this means 50,000 more Hasidim in the time of the first Rebbe of Chabad. That was 250 years ago. That means 50,000 houses. They would have all gotten married, and their children would have also been Chabad. That's 50,000. Basically, nowadays, all of the Hasidim in the world would be Chabad. They'd all be Chabad. That was 50,000 back then, right? And each one of them, let's say they have 5 sons, and those 5 sons have all 5 sons, right? For 250 years, that comes out to be millions. Who knows how many Hasidim would have been. But what? We would have been haughty. We would have thought Chabad is the best. Nothing like us. We're the greatest. We're the, right? And it would have made us egotistical. And people like that. People like that. We're part of the winning side. We're on the winning team. We're the ones that have the best. We're the greatest. We have the greatest Rebbe, and we have the greatest teachings. We have the greatest, right? But if, I mean, there's people that do that now also. It says the Rebbe, but that's not Chabad. Chabad is humility. If the Rebbe would have just left these 3 words out, that in Chabad the essence is to be humble, he would have had 50,000 more pupils. Have a good day with Mashiach. Now, God willing, I'll come back. I'm going to pray now. I'll come back and I'll tell the story.